Following the presentation of the 2022 Appropriation Bill before a joint session of the National Assembly, the Senate Deputy Minority Whip, Senator Ibrahim Abdullahi danbaba, has called on the federal government to ensure that monies borrowed to fund the budget are properly utilized. Senator Ibrahim danbaba made the call while briefing newsmen in his office in Abuja. He expressed concern on the possibility of achieving the 16 trillion naira budget target, noting that the government has an option to trim down the 2022 budget proposal in order to achieve a manageable level of implementation. The Deputy Minority Whip argued that most projects are halfway abandoned because of insufficient revenue to implement the projects, adding that if the resources are not properly managed, the borrowings will be unhealthy for the nation.
Revenue, okay, this is expenditure budget 16.39. Now the revenue projection stands at 10.3 trillion. Now, how optimistic are we that we are going to make the 10.3 trillion? If we don't make it, either that, we scale down the scope of the budget, or we increase the borrowing. One thing that is open always to the executive arm of government is to review the budget. But I think since I came, this thing was done only once in 2015 when we first came in during the 8th National Assembly. This budget, if the executive arm of government feels that the implementation of this budget is going to be hindered as a result of shortfall of revenue, it can always come back to the National Assembly to submit a supplementary budget to effect the necessary changes that are required in order to bring down the projects to the level of accruable revenue. But we have not been doing that. You see, some projects are halfway abandoned because of lack of revenue to implement those projects. I hope this time around, probably we are going to get it right in order that, we don't go through the usual thing of not being able to implement.
The Federal High Court, Abuja, on Friday, fixed November 8 for judgment in the alleged 2.1 billion naira fraud suit filed against